Victorious, victorious. Good morning, collective. Good Friday morning. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Because you know I don't have no cut cards. I'm going to say what I got to say. Just the same way that thoughts are things is the same way that attention equals energy. Attention equals energy. Where the mind goes, energy flows. I believe one of my subscribers, Amun Ra, had mentioned that in the live the other day, and that's couldn't be further from the truth. That is the truth. Okay. And anything that you focus on, or anything that focuses on you, energy is flowing in that direction. Okay. Whoever you are coming out of, not coming out of, you have come out of a terrible cycle where you were targeted by a group of people. But amongst those people, one of the major players and driving forces was a masculine that is very connected in these societies. Okay. That you really get his goat. You really get this man's goat. And it's because he's obsessed with you, and he's completely obsessed with your energy and your attention. And this man is furious and infuriated that the contract that these people put on your life is over. Okay. Whatever these people, I used to talk to this about somebody before that's aware of gang stalking. And they were talking about, how do you get on the list? I used to have conversations about how they choose people to target for gang stalking and these cults, and how you get on the list is not be a part of their secret societies. How you get on the list is by minding your business, and how you get on the list is by having something that they want, or you can get on the list because people are like, how do you get on this targeted list where you become a victim to these people targeting you, your finances, your life, and everything. And how you get on that list is it could be somebody that's a part of their group that's related to you, that knows about inheritance money they want to steal from you that you don't know about. But in order to legally get it, they might need to subdue you and keep you somewhere hidden and downtrodden, so you never want to do research at any archives to find out where this money is coming from, or that you're the benefactor. You can get on the list because someone could have left you or plans on leaving you land or something, and somebody wants to make sure that you're controlled so that they can get away with stealing something that they want that's coming toward you, or that they know belongs to you, you don't know about. Another way you can get on the list is that you are someone that has spiritual gifts and abilities, and somebody wants to destiny swap with you because you have a great destiny and someone's been studying your family bloodline or your astrological, chart, or you have spiritual abilities that you're aware or unaware of, and somebody wants to study you, study your DNA. There are many different reasons you can end up on some kind of targeted list by the government. Okay. Others are, they want to energy harvest from you because your energy is abundant, and you are someone that has done shadow work, and you emanate a lot of power, spiritual power, which these cults need high vibrational spiritual power to do work with, because a lot of the work they do is in the dream state, on the astral realm, and on the spiritual planes. And in order to be able to manifest things there, you need light to move around. You need light and energy like rocket fuel. And these people, they have to do spell work, sacrifice people, blood sacrifice, call on entities and let them possess their body to get that energy they need to move around on the spiritual realm and to do magic with, because they don't have light. and their energy is very low vibrational. So if you're a high vibrational person, they want to get you so they can energy harvest off of you. Okay. You that I'm talking to, you are one of the people that were placed on this list. Okay. And there is a warlock energy that is aware of you because he's been harnessing off your energy during some low seasons of your life when you were being oppressed and you didn't realize what was going on, the spiritual warfare. Whoever you are today, nobody can energy harvest from you, spiritually, known or unknown. People that you know or people that you don't know doing it, you know how to fully spiritually protect yourself from all black magic, all spell work, or energy harvesting and everything. Okay. Sorry about that. Don't worry, this commercial will be over in a sec. Okay. So today you are 100% aware of all of the tactics, and I know you are because you're watching me. You are 100% aware of how the government works hand in hand with these cults and secret societies to harness people's energy to manifest things for themselves, even crimes. Okay. And right now we are in a season of karma where a lot of people that were part of these organizations and cults from the top to the bottom are getting very bad karma through the weather, natural disasters, through sickness, disease, through early death in their family, poverty. They're losing money, and a lot of people are dropping off. And a lot of these people are kicking y'all off these lists that they have because they've been told their time is up for the cycle for them to do whatever they've been doing to you all. And they're afraid to keep coming towards some of you all because of the immediate backfire and backlash that they're getting in their lives. So the world card, the contract that they put on your life is completely over. Okay. And spiritually and physically. And this cycle is over because you have learned all of the karmic lessons you needed to learn to make sure that you're not connected to any toxic people, places, or things that can allow people to bind to you or your situations in order to find a way to get your energy. If you stay positive, stay connected to positive people, and try your best to only interact with positive things and people, they will have no way and nothing to manipulate to cause you an imbalance. So the world card. The world card represents enlightenment as well. It represents you becoming enlightened and having a more Christ or Buddha mind that allows you to see the truth about yourself and about others. Therefore, you can avoid trouble. Okay. All right. So the world card, you have enlightened mind. Whoever this masculine is, I'm picking up, he's in some destructive energy. This man, while everyone else has walked away and they are not going to sacrifice you, they cannot accomplish any agenda that they want for you. He's got a very, very strong demonic presence inside of him. There's a very strong demon in whoever this person is that is really obsessed, like a glutton, for your energy. And this person is determined to be a part of every single interaction in your life. When you're saying your prayers, they're trying to monitor you through devices. If you have something in your body, if you were, chipped, this person tracks your every move. Whoever this person is, they are someone that's not going to get fired or kicked out or separated from a job except through death, because they are connected to that wealth class 1%, the people that are above the physical laws, the people that print money, the people that are at the top of these organizations, these witches, these warlocks that walk hand in hand with politicians and presidents of countries. This man is connected to them. So it's nothing you're going to be able to go to court about to get this man off of your case. This man is determined to be a part of every interaction in your life. And right now he's going on a rogue mission because he is obsessed about still connecting with you because your energy is intoxicating to him. So in other words, if say you decide to move and relocate somewhere and you have a doggy, if you have a pet, a dog, he's going to try to create an obstacle when you get on an airplane with flying. Like he'll wait till the last minute if you follow the rules about flying with an animal or a pet or whatever the case may be, and he'll pay somebody at the airport to, if you have what do they call them, therapy animals or whatever, if you have something like that, they will pay somebody to try to cause some kind of imbalance or complication for you, to take your pet with you, just anything. He wants to be connected and involved to every and anything, every interaction you have, every person you communicate with and talk to, every job you work at. He's going to follow you and see it. Whoever he is, he comes off crazy to people and people are rejecting him, but he's trying his hand with everybody because he's insane. He's literally going to try to connect with and make friends with anyone that you connect with in any direction you go in your life. I don't care if you fly overseas and move to Egypt, or if you move to Portugal, if you move to Amsterdam, anywhere that you go, this man is going to try to make connections at the airport with people. He's going to try to connect with because he's connected to people that are above the law, the physical law, not the spiritual laws. Okay. He's in some very destructive and reckless energy with you right now. Okay. And the reason is he wants your energy. How do you get a person's energy? By getting their attention, right? This man has been doing things short of doing cartwheels in front of you, doing cartwheels and then copping and squatting and taking a shit in front of you. Anything he's got to do to get your attention and energy. If I have to pay people a circus to come and perform in line at the grocery store just to slow you down, to let you know I'm powerful, and I can pay people to do things to you to get your energy and get your attention and frustrate you until you give me the attention I want. I want you to either give me your energy or become a part of this cult that I'm a part of. And I'm not going to leave you alone. Okay. So he's doing things in your life because he's heartbroken that all of the obstacles he tries to contact people to cause for you, all of the chaos and confusion that he tries to create with every interaction in your life, it's not having any effect at all on you whatsoever. You're like, it's okay. God got it. All right. Anybody that goes along with anything, they'll get karma because you bring karma. But this man is heartbroken. And right now, he's heartbroken because the way he wants your attention is he wants you to be unhappy. He wants to know what he has to do to turn your happiness upside down. Who do I have to talk to? Are you going to date? Please tell me you're going to date. Please tell me you're going to date on the dating app or online, because that'll be perfect for me because I have connections at the NSA, and I can get people to make sure that every single person you connect with is someone that's tied to me. Please, they literally want to know what they have to do to make you unhappy. And your happiness does not come from anything on this realm. Okay. Your happiness is an inner glow. It's a glow that comes from having confidence and a healthy, developed personality. Your happiness and your joy, it comes from the sun. I want to meet the motherfucker that can stop the sun from rising. I want to meet that bad motherfucker that can stop the sun from shining. I want to meet that person that can stop rain from falling from the sky permanently. I'm not talking about HARP and doing temporary little things. I want to meet the person bad enough that can stop the sun, because the minute that you look at the sun and step outside and it touches your skin and it touches you, you're happy because you thank God for the sun and how it nourishes you and brings light into the world and causes things to grow. You have inner gratitude because you have a connection to God and to spirit. Okay. You can't stop that because you're confident. You're confident because you have a purpose and you know and are aligned with your purpose. And because you know and you're aligned with your purpose, that makes you feel confident because it causes you to have a healthy, balanced personality because you're very emotionally intelligent and mature. And you take pride in your ability to lean into your higher intuition, to be able to see deeply into situations. And it's because of your intuitive insight and because of your grounded personality and your experiences and your balanced perspective that people are magnetically drawn towards you. So everywhere you go, everything that you do, everything you interact and interface with is joy, happiness, because the happiness is within you. It's like a turtle with a shell. You're not going to separate the shell from that turtle. It's inner joy. And this man cannot pay anybody any money to affect it. The happiness is within you. Anybody that he pays money to try to affect your happiness, that's just them. That's not you. You can affect those people, but it cannot touch you. They can never touch your soul. Okay. Whoever you are, it's because you remain in happiness that you are in good health, and you're going to remain in good health, and you're going to outlive every single person that comes into your energy to try to cause any imbalance to you. This man, the problem is he doesn't regret the energy he's in. He does not regret what he does to try to hurt and harm other people and harness from them. And it's because of a big demon that's sitting inside of him with their legs crossed and his arms crossed across his heart chakra because he doesn't have the ability right now to feel. He's closed off and shut down. That heart chakra can't feel empathy and compassion. That heart chakra doesn't feel love. It just feels bitterness and hate. And he can't make up his mind about whether or not he wants to go on a journey of self-discovery to heal within him whatever needs to be healed so that he can grow up emotionally mature, which was probably stunted at whatever age, whatever trauma has happened in his life to stop his emotional growth. Do you understand me? When you have a blocked heart chakra and when you have damage to your solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra due to traumatic experiences, physical and emotional, in your life in childhood, it causes blockages in the solar plexus where your personality is developed, where it allows you to emotionally mature through experiences and cycles growing up throughout your life. And when there's a blockage due to trauma, whatever age that trauma happened that caused those blockages and chakras to shut down, that is the emotional age that you get shut down at. Do you understand? That solar plexus, your personality stops developing at that age, whether it be 7 years old and it was sexual trauma, whether it be 10 years old, whether it be 14 years old, whether it's 21 years old, whatever age the trauma happened to you, if you don't heal or get help and balance that chakra, it's going to shut down at that age, and you're going to be stuck at that emotional age. You're going to be stuck with an undeveloped personality until you heal, or you will recycle and come back and do it again in a new vessel where you will be traumatized again until you learn the power of reflection instead of protection, instead of projection, reflection instead of projection, going within to find out why why you don't have the energy you want. He only wants your energy because he doesn't have that energy within. Your energy comes from being in the highest vibration of love. He does not experience or feel any love. And the reason is he can't access it because he's shut down on the inside, and he cannot magnetize what he wants toward him because of a lack of a personality. And the reason he has a lack of a personality is because he hasn't done the healing work. There are billions of people on the earth that have been traumatized by poverty, by sexual abuse, sex trafficking, all kind of horrible, by violence, emotional abuse, all kind of narcissistic abuse, verbal abuse, neglect, abandonment issues. And these people have been able to do their shadow work and overcome that abuse and do the healing work to identify it by taking awareness, becoming aware of the abuse that they went through. When you become aware of the abuse through self-reflection, through therapy, or by yourself in meditation, then you can identify it and where it came from and what caused it. And then you can rebuke and come against every demon that told you that you're not, every action, every parent, every person in your life that traumatized you and made you live your life carrying a burden and a narrative about yourself that might not be true. And once you are able to come against whatever narrative was conditioned on your mind during that traumatic experience, you'll be able to move forward in your life and now go on a journey of self-discovery so that you can unravel and find out your personality, who you are, the person. That personality is connected to your soul. And you do that when you open up your heart to empathy, compassion, and love. And you have the ability to feel empathy for yourself and empathy and compassion for others. And that allows you to start connecting with your spiritual body. Your practicality and spirituality come together and you identify your soul. And in identifying your soul, your personality starts to bloom and you can become the highest expression of yourself on this physical plane, your soul's highest expression. And when you become your soul's highest expression, it starts to draw in energy and attention from people and love, because people see you shining bright at whatever you are: a cook, an engineer, a carer, nurturer of children, a teacher, a mathematician, a George Washington Carver, someone that studies plants. Whatever it is that you are, the highest expression of your soul in what you are on this plane, people will see you being the best at it. And your personality will shine through. He wants your energy because he's blocked up. Okay. So he can't decide if he wants to get on the light side of things or the dark side. Okay. Main female gloomy thoughts. Somebody might be in gloomy thoughts, or he might be in gloomy thoughts about someone that he wanted to have as an empress of darkness, an empress in the reverse of darkness, to rule an empire of darkness. He may have wanted to share your energy with a partner. Both of us accept each other in our demonic energy, and we're going to be dark lords and rule over everybody. And this is probably somebody there's a female here, a woman here that, what do we call it? Enables his lack of healing. He has an enabler of a woman that he wants to be with that will enable him to be evil, enable him not to heal, enable him to stay in dark energy, enable him to continue to project onto people by causing imbalances and gaining energy, dark energy from it. Okay, because these people have a reprobate mind and they can't process their thoughts correctly. They need therapy. They need self-reflection, thoughts in the reverse. Okay. They're mad about this courtship they can't have with the princess of darkness because he can't get your energy for both you and her to survive. Weirdo. This is some kind of vampire energy I'm picking up on that doesn't want to leave you alone. Okay. Somebody might even have court issues that they cannot use your energy to do spell work to get away with. Okay. They're not going to get any great fortune. They're not going to, and because they can't get your energy, and because this contract on your life is over, they're not going to get great fortune. And both of them are miserable. This man might be in the military with military person in the reverse, or he might be in some kind of position of authority within the government, or he's connected to some people that have authority with military here. Okay. Okay. So because he's upset because he's been told that the contract on the gang stalking contract on your life is over, he swears to still be right there through abusing access he has still to phones and laptops and computers, to be reckless and to continue to track you on his own, all by himself, okay, and make people offers. He's made that decision that he's just going to be reckless and force himself in your life and force himself on you until he can make you unhappy and take your energy with his weird self. Tell me, what is this man's issue? Give me the energy of this Knight of Wands reverse, reckless energy that's heartbroken because he cannot affect you in anything that he does. There's nothing this man can do or pay people to do in any area of your life that affects you. You're numb to these people. And matter of fact, these people, when they come in your energy, it actually transforms a lot of them and wakes a lot of them up out of the trances that they're in. Okay? It's almost like the story of Siddhartha, the Buddha. You know that Siddhartha actually didn't live a drama-free life after enlightenment. You thought that after he reached enlightenment that his life was drama-free and no one attacked him anymore? That's a lie. There were enemies that Siddhartha had only because he possessed the light, that because of their lack of perception, proper perception, saw him as a threat. And they saw him as a threat because of his energy. Because just like Jesus, he had a lot of followers and a lot of people that were drawn to his energy, that were listening to what he had to say. But distorted mind with thoughts in the reverse here saw him as somebody that was seeking power because he wanted to try to conquer a city, or he wanted to get an army together. They were thinking and projecting onto him what their energy was. You understand? Imagine the distorted energy. Oh, I know why you're gathering all those people. I know why you're trying to suck all those people in. You're secretly trying to get a whole bunch of people to follow you. So that when you're ready to take over this territory, you're going to be the king or the general or in charge, so you can run things. You want to take over. That's a distorted mind. Somebody thinks that the reason you're generating a lot of energy and attention and people are drawn to you is because so that you can take over something, because you want to build your own military. You're trying to get followers so that you can. That's the mind of a person that's projecting who they are onto you. So until the day that Siddhartha passed away at the age of 81, 8 plus 1 adds up to 9, the number of completion, okay, which means he had completed his cycle. He had completed his mission. Okay, that's why he died at the age of 81 on purpose. It was supposed to happen like that. 9 is the number of completion. Your number, your life path number, is, if it's 2 digits, you add them together until you get a single number, and that's going to be your life path number. Okay, but he died on the number 9 when he was 81, which was 9, the number for completion. Until the day he died, he was being attacked. There were other military people that saw him as a threat because they project their negative energy and their thoughts and controlling behavior onto him. And they thought that he really just was trying to take over a territory. So they would pay people to go towards Siddhartha, like they wanted to hear the lecture, and then try to get close enough to him to unalive him. And then when the people that he paid went toward him to get close to him to unalive him, they were affected by his energy and his words and the purity of his spirit and heart and his words. And oftentimes they would transform. They would never be able to touch him, but just coming into his energy and dealing with him and being around him changed their lives forever. And if they did not change, they would go the other way because something would happen where they'd be afraid to attack him. You understand? So he was literally having people come toward him to try to attack him to the very day that he left. But he did not leave because someone harmed him. It was time for him to go on his 81st birthday. So whoever you are divinely protected. Whoever this man is, it's that demonic spirit that's obsessed with your energy. Why this man won't leave you alone and is infatuated with you. But as long as you stay aligned in your purpose, you will be spiritually protected. And anyone that is sent towards you by this person to try to cause imbalances, when they come and see who you are and they hear you, their life is going to be forever transformed. Amen. Ashe. Tell me what this person's problem is. Give me the energy of this obsessed person that wants your energy. Okay. I don't know the difference between love and narc supply, as many don't. Many people don't know the difference between love that emanates from your heart, organic love, and narc supply. Okay. They don't know the difference between when somebody is getting supply or they're giving supply. They can't tell the difference when someone's love bombing them. They can't tell the difference when somebody is codependent to them emotionally or financially. And that's the fake love they're getting, because someone's emotionally codependent to them. They have a trauma bond with them. Understand something. Narc supply is love bombing and positive energy you get from people due to financial codependence. Oh no, I'm gonna finish it. Don't worry. It's just hitting me with a commercial here. I want to explain what this means really quick. I don't know the difference between love and narc supply. Okay, love is something that comes and emanates from your heart, and it embodies empathy and compassion. Not in a way where you allow people to walk all over you and to dry you out, and to utilize all your energy and to self-sacrifice yourself. That's not love. That's an unbalanced heart chakra, wherein you haven't learned self-love yet, to preserve your energy for you. You give from the cup what's overflowing from the cup, not from your cup. You're supposed to give from the abundance. Whatever overflows, you can give from that. Real love is self-love for yourself, and making sure that you have boundaries with people to make sure you wouldn't allow somebody to hurt or harm you, or that does not have good intentions. It doesn't mean to love without discernment and to freely give your energy, your time, your resources to people. That's not love. Even your heart chakra has to be balanced, whether it's an overactive heart chakra or an underactive heart chakra. You can have an underactive heart chakra, you're selfish with your time, overly selfish, or overactive with your money, time, emotions, energy, whatever. You got to find the balance. Now, the difference between love and narc supply is the positive energy and attention you get from people, because they have genuine love from a heart space for you, that is organic, that is detached love. That's real love. You love with detachment. Or the narc supply. With the narc supply love is someone that gives you attention based on the fact that they are financially codependent to you, they are emotionally codependent to you, or it's a trauma bond. That's narc supply. Do you understand? That is what you call narc supply. And these people that have not done their shadow work don't know the difference between real love and narc supply. Let's go. Tell me the energy of this Knight of Wands in the reverse. Patient and intuitive. This is someone that is very emotionally intelligent, or they think that they know that you are patient and intuitive. Genuine. Ooh, child. This is your energy. This is why they want you. Ha! That's it. Thank you. They want you, this poor decision maker. This man is attracted to your ass. That's what it is. He wants your energy, but he's attracted to your ass. That's it. He's a poor decision maker, and he knows he knows everything about you. This man think he's Santa Claus, child. This man think he's Santa Claus. He knows when you're naughty and nice. He know when you sleep. He know when you. My remix, child. Because this man has access to people in government, I told you who he's connected to, and because he has the ability to stalk and monitor and harass you, even after the contract on your life is over, he still is able to stalk and monitor everything that you do. And he's going to continue, as long as you're connected to the internet, he's going to be able to stalk you, okay? And he's above the law because of the cult that and the secret society he's a part of. This man, he knows you very well, okay? And he knows that you are patient and intuitive, and he knows you're genuine. Love is patient. Love is caring. Love is kind. And love is felt most when it's genuine. If you don't take nothing else, take this. It's felt most when it's genuine. When it's genuine. You understand? I'm not talking about the singer here. Genuine love would be almost like knowing the difference between pure cocaine and crack. Do you understand me? Genuine love, you know when a person's love is pure. When somebody has experienced someone's love that is truly, truly pure, and they lose it, or they lose a connection to it, whether it's a family member, that grandmother that loved that grandfather, or a family member, or someone you had in a relationship, you mistreated them, and you knew their love was genuine. There was nothing opportunistic about it at all whatsoever. Genuine, pure love. They never wanted anything from you. It was genuine love, without conditions, without wanting anything from you, without any type of angle they're coming at you with, trying to see if they can get in. It's detached love. They just loved. When you get a dose of genuine love, and that's hard to find nowadays from somebody, it's almost like snorting the highest grade for a drug addict, the highest grade of pure cocaine. And then anything that is below grade after that, any type of other drug that's mixed, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same kind of high. It's not the same kind of high. You understand? This person, through their close observation of you, and interacting with you through gang stalking, and by watching you and listening to you, this person knows everything about you because they've been stalking you for years now. And they know your love is pure, and they know your love is genuine. And even when they were able to get your energy, possibly in past years, even when they've been able to sample your energy, okay, through spell work, because in past years, this person was able to energy harvest off of you before you were aware of the methods and techniques they were utilizing to get your energy. And they know that because your love is so genuine and your energy, your love is so pure, that they can do spell work and magic with it. And it's powerful. Love is the highest vibration. Okay. And they know it's very powerful and potent to do in magic and spell work with. And he wants to utilize your energy. And this person got feelings for you too, child. Patient and intuitive. They know that you are highly intuitive, and you're very patient, and that you're genuine, and that you maybe in the past you were long suffering. Hopefully you're not long suffering anymore, because X that out. That's an overactive heart chakra. I like that. Okay. This person is wicked, though. They have very wicked thoughts. Give me energy on this Knight of Wands reverse. The waters run very deep with this one. Child, the waters run very deep because they're very shallow in surface level. And the reason they're very shallow in surface level is because of their third eye, the way they perceive things. They perceive things from fear of rejection, fear of not being accepted by their peers and the people that they're connected with. They don't feel emotionally safe. That means their root chakra is binded. Your root chakra is binded up when you don't feel emotionally safe with your family and your loved ones and relationships and people that you have connections to. If they are working with toxic, low vibrational, demonic people and cults, then of course, you know, these people, you can't trust them. So you never feel emotionally safe. So you can't get in alignment. So everything that you perceive through your third eye, even if you do black magic to open your third eye, your perception of everything is off. And because your perception is off, you see everything from a shallow surface level place. You understand? So you can't see deep into people and situations because your consciousness and awareness is not in alignment and functioning out of your higher chakras that are dealing with your spirit. You operate out of fear and lack. And when you perceive through your third eye from a space of poverty, scarcity, and lack, due to blockages in the lower chakras, because you haven't healed from all of your fears emotionally and physically, then you're not going to be fully awakened and have that consciousness and awareness to be able to see deep into a person's soul. So everything you perceive is shallow. You think a person's good because they put on glasses and dress like a librarian and they look like they're good, and you trust them. You don't have no discernment. because somebody comes to court dressed, or because you see somebody at somebody's wedding dressed up and looking a certain way, you automatically make assumptions about them. That's a good person. They're successful. Look how clean cut they are. I saw a homeless bum at a wedding because it was their family member. They cleaned them up. And they looked real good in a tuxedo and suit and everything. And I want to be with him. I want him. They don't know this is a whole homosexual, homeless, dirty ass bum, unhealed. But because they're dressed up for that wedding, for that one day, they're shallow, they're surface level, they lack discernment. This person's perception is off because they're shallow and surface level, because what they perceive, their perception is off because their perception comes from a place of lack. Okay? This person is very unhealed and they're insecure, and they'll project onto you, and they lack accountability. You understand? This is somebody, accountability is like kryptonite. They will dance, skirt around, and do mental gymnastics to avoid being honest and taking accountability for their own life and their own choices and decisions. You understand? Yeah. Somebody might have threw the first stone, and that pebble could have been a trauma that could have caused a ripple effect in your life that could have led you on a path of destruction. But at some point in your life, when you become conscious and aware that you know you're not doing the right thing, you know what you're about to do to another person, you don't want it done to yourself. You know for a fact what you're doing is wrong. You know wrong from right. Regardless of how you got started, you are aware doing it to an innocent person is wrong. You have to take accountability for your actions and your own life and yourself at some point, and be like, you know what? I know how I got started. Somebody traumatized me as a child, and it caused a ripple effect in my life that took me down a dark path. But today, right here, right now, I'm going to take accountability for my actions, and I'm going to heal from my trauma. And instead of fighting and projecting on the other people, I'm going to fight myself. And I will not allow no one and nothing to defeat me, especially nothing from my past. You understand? But this person don't want to take accountability for how they show up in the world and what they do. It's like kryptonite, and it's painful. It's painful to see the truth about your nasty, funky ass. It's hard to see the truth and to go inward and be like, yeah, it's true. I ain't shit. I ain't shit. Give me a second. Accountability is not easy for everybody, even when they're alone. To have to really be honest with yourself and be like, you know what? All jokes aside, I'm not shit. Because I know goddamn well I have a daughter. I know goddamn well I have a 13-year-old daughter. I know goddamn well I wouldn't want nobody to do this to my 13-year-old daughter if she was on this corner homeless and offer her a place to stay so that blah, blah, blah. I know goddamn well I wouldn't want XYZ if this, that, and the other. I know goddamn well I wouldn't want nobody doing that to my mama. I know goddamn well I wouldn't want nobody sitting up there playing with my son like that. I know goddamn well I would hate it if somebody was catfishing my son and trying to put a baby on him that ain't his, and then blackmailing him for smorshing money. And you understand? I ain't shit. I ain't shit. And I project onto others everything negative about me, all my misery. This person is vulnerable, naive. They know that you're an earth angel. They absolutely know that you're an earth angel. They do have an aspect of deep regret for fucking with your ass. Okay. And indifferent. They don't care. And they go in between. I don't want to take accountability and look at myself and stop doing what I'm doing. I'd rather stay in the energy I'm comfortable in. That's why indecision. Indifferent is the same thing as indecision. It's one part of taking accountability for how they show up in the world, regardless of your trauma in childhood. All of us are traumatized, damn it. Anybody got African parents? Or at least one African parent? All of us are traumatized. Indifferent. or Caribbean parents, or wherever you from. Indifferent. They go in between. This person, they literally, and they're weak-willed. Oh, I'm sorry. This person is strong-willed and powerful. This is your energy. Earth angel. They know that you're patient, intuitive. You're an earth angel. You're very strong-willed and powerful, and you're genuine. Okay? They don't know this indifferent. They don't know. They're struggling between their dark and light is a better way of saying this. They're struggling between their dark and light. They want your energy so bad, and they know, being a demon, they know they cannot be with you. This is someone that knows that they can never be with you in this lifetime. Okay? They can never be with you in this lifetime. They know because of your spiritual ranking. Okay? For this person to get to your spiritual ranking, it would probably be next lifetime because of all the karma and all the things they have to do. You understand? But if they could be with someone like you, they would, but they can't because they're a demon. And not only are they a demon, if they had someone like you, they would utilize your energy to do wickedness with it. They'd be like, oh, all the things, all the magic I could do using your energy. This is why you have to be equally yoked. You can't be with the person that can't balance their dark and light energy, because all they're going to do is utilize and usurp your energy to do wicked things with it. You understand? All right, so let's go ahead and do the read and see what's going on with this person that's losing their mind. And like, I don't care if nobody helps me. I don't care if you shut me out of this. I still have connections and immunity in this society. I'm gonna go rogue and I'm gonna stay on your ass. I'm gonna stay on your ass. I'm not gonna let up off of you. This is just one person, y'all. You're free. You're free to move forward in your life. But this is someone that refuses to accept that they cannot have you. If you would have that person, they would come be with you. Listen to me. If you would have that person, they would come be with you. But they know absolutely that you would never have them, ever. They have a lot of karma, and they have a lot of shadow work to do, and you are spiritually ranked. They cannot be with you in this lifetime. And they're weak-willed. All they would do is use and utilize your energy to project their misery, hate, and anger, and cause misfortune for others. And you're too spiritually ranked, okay, and responsible with your spiritual ranking to give your energy to any man that would abuse your energy to hurt other people. And that is kind of like a collective narrative of what's going on the planet right now. When you even look at the whole Oshun and Ogun energy. If you remember the story of Oshun and Ogun, Oshun, she's a goddess, and she was insulted, according to the story, during the creation of Earth, because the masculine counterparts insulted her because they said, "What do you bring to the table?" Somebody asked Oshun, "What do you bring to the table?" And she did what she was supposed to do. She didn't answer that question. She did not let Ogun or anybody else gaslight her about what she brought to the table. She did exactly what the collective of women on the planet Earth are doing right now. She took all her energy and pulled it back. She said, "You stupid. You are stupid to even ask that question." She is the table. You cannot make bricks and you can't build anything without water. The feminine energy, it represents the water, the creative energy that pours and flows into everything that has life on the planet. You cannot sit up here and nothing is going to live or survive on the planet without the sun or without water. You understand? Both dualities. And she embodies the water duality. You understand? So to sit up there and ask Oshun, what do you bring to the table is an idiotic question. And she knew better. That she knew better than to even answer that. Why would you answer a question like that? You'd be like, oh, you must be an idiot. Okay, I see. You must be stupid. Because as a man or a god or whatever you thought you was, for you to open up your mouth and ask me, Oshun, the goddess of the ocean, what I bring to the table, how dare you? I will dry up this ocean. I will dry up every river, every stream. No water to flush your toilet. No grass is going to grow. Nothing. I'm taking all the water on the planet Earth and I'm leaving. Now let me see you finish creating this earth with no water. How about that? She left. Now y'all come find me. I'm not going to answer no dumbass question. You come find my ass. When you figure out what I bring to the table, you come find me. Somebody understands how the divine feminine energy works. If you understand how money, and ladies, real quick, I know I've said this in other readings, but I get new subscribers all the time. If you understand the spiritual meaning of money, and how to manifest money, you would never ask a woman what she brings to the table if she's a high value woman. A high value woman means she has high vibrational energy, which means that she's done her shadow work and she's connected to the ethers and to God, which means that she thinks and operates out of her higher mind, which means the person you're laying down with in bed and getting your energy from, you're going to be able to be influenced by their thinking, their wisdom. The person that you share a bed with and you marry influences how you think and influences how you spend money and make decisions, whether they're healed or whether they're egotistical and shallow and surface level and bad with money or whatever the case may be. You understand? And the spiritual meaning of how you make money, even as above, so below. Anything that you manifest on the spiritual realm will manifest on the physical. So if you are laying down with a woman that has very, very high vibrational energy, then you are able to utilize her spiritual power and energy to manifest abundance for your family and for all of you all, because you have a sexual connection to her and a spiritual tie with her, that woman. You understand? It does affect your money. The type of women you going up in and sleeping with affects your money. Because if she has a high charge and a lot of light and energy, and you're plugging into that energy source, it's going to cause you to manifest whatever you're manifesting in. You understand? That's why you have to get to know the mind and stop being shallow and surface level and making decisions when choosing a mate simply based off of how much money they make or have and what they look like. And that's it. You got to go deeper. You got to go deeper to find out what type of mind they have. Do they have the mind of God, or do they have the mind of the devil, Saturn, Satan? Are they operating out of their spiritual mind? Can they balance spirituality and practicality? Are they able to connect with God, their higher mind, and make decisions from a balanced perspective with a balanced ego and be practical? Or are they an egomaniac? And are they unhealed? Do they lack confidence? And do they have false confidence? And do their confidence come from spending a whole bunch of money to impress people because they are unhealed and emotionally codependent? You need to get to know the mind of the man or woman that you decide to marry or be in a connection or relationship with. Amen? Ashe. Let's go. This person could do wonders with your energy, but he has an evil mind. This man could do wonders with your energy, but he has an evil mind. And the point I was making was the collective energy on the planet. They love to cut my ass off. The point that I was making, why they want to keep cutting me off, is the collective energy on the planet. It's like the macrocosm and the microcosm. It's something happening on a much bigger scale that is happening on a smaller scale. Whoever this reading is, it's your energy, but this is playing out on a larger scale. In other words, you have very powerful spiritual energy and light that they could use to do a lot of occult spell work and magic to manifest. But these people are of the dark, and they're irresponsible, and they lack empathy and compassion. And you, at representing the Oshun energy, you're not going to give them your energy because they're too irresponsible and immature. And because you're responsible, I can't grant you access to this energy because you're not going to do the right thing with it. So access denied. You understand? And what you see being done on a larger scale is you see divine feminine energy collectively all over the planet of women that are choosing to be single and pull their energy back, because we understand a lot of things going on in the world today have been going on and are toxic. The sex trafficking orchestrated by the government and the church and many others, it's because they need access to divine feminine energy to manifest with. And when you give them freely in a patriarchal society your energy, the irresponsible man collectively takes that energy and he turns it into sex trafficking, and he turns it into power to fight and destroy and pollute, and capitalism and greed, and everything is out of whack and out of balance. Okay, a lack of leadership. That's right. So collectively, you see women coming out of the patriarchy, gaining financial independence, drawing back their energy because you're not emotionally intelligent and you're not responsible. And I'm not going to give you, I'm going to restrict you. It's like the divine collective feminine energy on the planet is putting up restrictions right now. And they're saying boundaries and restrictions, you're on punishment until you grow up. You understand? Y'all are on punishment until you grow up and get some sexual discipline, because I don't like what's going on with the babies. I don't like what's going on with the sex trafficking. I don't like all this until you get some learn to discipline and control your sexual energy, until you emotionally grow up and develop some type of connection to your intuition, until you become more mature. We are drawing back our energy and restricting you from it. You cannot utilize it. This is happening, like what I was saying, microcosm and macrocosm, on a smaller level and on a grand scale. You understand? Okay. So somebody does not want to let go of something. The Hermit could be your energy, or the Hermit could be this person. Somebody could have Virgo in their chart. The King of Cups. Somebody could be a father figure. Okay. Somebody could have Pisces placement in their cup. But somebody does not want to let go. Okay. Somebody absolutely does not want to let your energy go. Okay. And this person has been connecting to a bunch of people from your past for a very long time to take from you. What is the obstacle right now? What is the obstacle right now? And if I'm jumbling up words, it does not matter. The only thing that matters is, did you get the message and did you understand what I said? Do you understand what I'm relaying, the words coming out of my mouth? You understand what I mean? Let's go, Holy Spirit. What is the obstacle right now? Or the obstacle might be that it's because of this man that you might be in this hermit energy. Because any direction that you turn in, this man tries to connect with it because he wants to connect with you. And that's the truth. The hermit might be you. The hermit might be you because of this man that does not want to let up. I don't want to get. I've been doing good so far, cleaning up the mouth, the potty mouth, and the language. But this man, y'all know, this man don't want to get up off of your pee. I'm trying to be nice. This man don't want to come up off of your pee, your vajiji. So you might be a hermit, and in hermit mode because he tries to connect with every man, woman, child, entity, anything, job, anything that you connect to. He, like an idiot, goes and makes a phone call. Hey, I just wanted to be your friend. I wanted to know if I could meet you, take you out for lunch. It's something I want to discuss with you. Hi, sir. Who are you? Oh no. I'm a recruiter, and I think you're very talented, and I want to meet you. Here's a gift. Let me cash app you some money. Or he'll connect with anybody you connect with, as if he wants to offer them an opportunity, or do something nice for them real quick, to get them on his good side before he tells his real agenda, which is this is someone connected to you and they're trying to keep tabs on you. So anyone that you connect to, he wants to connect to, and he won't tell his real agenda up front because he does not want to scare them away. So he'll do something nice for them first. This man is literally breathing on your neck. Okay. Somebody might feel over. Someone is burdened about something right now, with the 7 of Wands, or they can't defend something, or they're not closed off to something. The star could be an Aquarius energy, and the sun. Something's not going in someone's favor. Who's the star energy or Aquarius? Holy Spirit. Clarify. Okay, this is an Aquarius. Okay. So there's the obstacle is some Aquarius energy here that is burdened about you. I don't know if this man is an Aquarius. This person could have a fire placement in their chart. I don't know. What happened in the recent past? Somebody pulled their energy back from them. Let's go. What happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, 222, you got balance. But there's a King of Pentacles that's in a mental imprisonment. Somebody could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody could have Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in their chart. Virgo, Aquarius. You're getting justice. Somebody is balancing something about you. And so there's someone in the background that might be trying to balance things out for you because your stalking is over. Okay? The government contract on your life is over. And this person, I feel like, is watching this man because he knows this man don't want to give you up because he's got a very heavy demonic presence with him. And he's obsessed with you. This might be like, I don't know, just a neutral person. Who's this Chariot energy? Or somebody might be a friend of his. Someone's a Cancer here. Clarify that Chariot. The Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, he's mad because he can't work with people together in a group against you anymore. And he's mad and he's taking it out on everybody. He could speak very disrespectfully. He got a messed up throat chakra. He's a liar. This man will contact anywhere you go on earth. He will contact people that you connect with and try to start a smear campaign. He wants you isolated because he wants you to himself with his weird ass. He's trying to find a way to isolate you. By connecting that Page of Swords reverse, that's someone that's a liar. That's somebody that's very, very cutting, very cutthroat, and will lie and say anything they have to just to get their way. So what he's doing is he'll connect with anyone you connect with anywhere on the planet, and then he'll try to see who will be open to starting a smear campaign so people will run away from you, and then he can get something going himself, get you isolated somewhere and start paying people to do stuff. He wants to try to get a cycle going again all by himself by stalking you. Clarify the Knight of Cups, a Queen of Swords. Okay. There could be somebody that could work at a job or something here with that that's supposed to follow rules. Somebody couldn't plan something with the Two of Wands reverse, or they didn't know what direction to go in with something. There might be a Leo involved here with the strength card. Somebody could have, so it's him and this woman that he wants to be his main female. He might be connected with a Leo, and both of these idiots, or she's about to be homeless with the 9 of Pentacles reverse. They can't move to calmer waters because these people are insane, because this man knows you won't have him. He knows that you're too spiritually ranked to have him. And for him to reach your spiritual ranking, it's going to be next lifetime, because he's got too much karma and he's got too much shadow work. He's got to get on the path. That's not something that happens in 2 years. For him, that might take the rest, whatever age he is, he's older. This is going to take the rest of this lifetime. Maybe next lifetime, he might be of a higher vibration. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. Somebody has to rebuild their whole life because something's getting balanced out for you. And he's still obsessed with, he's like, if I can't have the best, then I'm going to be shallow and find like a kitchen witch with a low IQ type, big booby energy, airhead. And I'm going to see if I can harness your energy and put your energy into her. That's what it is. Somebody that could work a job, a government job or something, that Queen of Swords is going to try to avoid a tower. So this man, they might have connected with somebody or an institution, a government institution, anywhere that you do business. This man might have connected with. This man might have connected with some business transaction or any type of interaction that you had going on handling your business. The Queen of Swords is someone that has to follow rules. This could be a government worker, a federal government worker. This could be someone working in Social Security office or in a courthouse. This could be a judge, an attorney, an accountant, a notary, these type of things, a teacher, just someone that has a job that's like an official position. Okay. Somebody does not know what direction to go in with something. The Lovers reverse, because they had some kind of interaction with the 6 of Pentacles with either a Gemini or who's this Lovers reverse? Clarify the Lovers reverse. Somebody that did not know. Oh, so this could be a partner of somebody's in crime with the Page of Pentacles reverse. Somebody got somebody that is like a partner of theirs that they used to deal with or mess with, that might work where you were doing business at or handling your business or whatever business you got going or whatever you taking care of and handling. This person might have someone that was either a partner of theirs, a co-worker of theirs, or a lover of theirs that is able to connect to people very quickly to try to get them to cause you an imbalance. And right now, someone doesn't know what direction to turn in. And I believe that might be that Leo energy, kitchen witch, possibly with a very low IQ, that only knows how to pop her pee, that is connected to different people in different areas of your community of government and local jobs. Okay. And they're trying to cause imbalances for you. And right now, somebody's stressed out. What is this 9 of Swords reverse? Somebody did not see something. So someone might have asked somebody to do something for them, and they didn't see that somebody was already defeated. I understand what this means. Okay. So this is what's going on. There is, y'all know the name that I have, Kitchen Witch with the low IQ. And that could be any sign. That's the energy I'm just getting for these people that are a part of a cult that try to orchestrate gang stalking and things in your neighborhood. They oftentimes have a very low IQ. And the reason they think that they have spiritual abilities is because they do black magic. But most of the magic they do is sex magic and having to do with sexuality. So it's not somebody that's ordained by God. It's not somebody that has an authentic spiritual connection to their ancestors or or have any special calling. There's a difference between a real high priestess and a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pussy. It's a big, big difference. Okay. A high priestess is born with his or her spiritual abilities and gifts. They don't have to do black magic to be have a certain level of intuitive ability, or to be able to have the sight through their first or third eye. They don't have to do black magic to heal or do Reiki healing. They don't have to. They don't have to do any magic to do the things they do. They were born that way because they have some kind of spiritual ranking. These are people that do black magic that they learn and they're taught, and sex magic, and they make contracts with entities and different spirits to get power. They make contracts with demons to get power to do magic with. You understand? That's the difference between a real pure high priestess with a genuine connection to the ethers and a kitchen witch that just has a real low IQ that uses sex to work with demons to get power. Okay. So whoever this energy is, defeated, and the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords means somebody didn't see something. So you was conducting some business, doing something, and somebody got an offer from this kitchen witch energy to cause an obstacle for you, or cause an imbalance or a blockage, because they thought this person still had the same position that they used to have. So this is someone that has held a position in a community for a certain amount of time, where they're well known and everyone knows, oh, you know, they're with the leader of that cult. So if they ask you to do something for them in the Social Security office, or in the VA administration, or at this bank, or at this police department, or at this courthouse, if they ask you to pull some strings at the school or at this college, you just do it for them because they're connected to the governor and that secret society. Whoever this person connected with did not know that this person is out of commission right now. They no longer have the power or authority they once had. These people, their coven or group that they're connected to is out of commission right now. They're going to jail. They're going to jail and getting karma. So somebody thought that this person still had the same position. So she just contacted somebody, whoever this kitchen witch energy is, and asked them to do something for them. And they didn't know that this person is about to go to jail and that their coven is over. Their group. Child, I am so blessed. I am beyond blessed. God is good. God is so good. I am beyond blessed. Thank you, Lord. I am beyond blessed. Thank you, God. Look, so whoever this kitchen witch with a low IQ energy is, she is still running around with this man obsessed with you and making people offers to cause blockages for you, but they don't know that their cult has been dismantled and that she's about to go to jail. So she made an offer to somebody to cause an imbalance for you, and now that person might get caught up in her court case. That person might end up getting called to court. Or see, what she doesn't understand is your spiritual purpose is to bring people karma. You already don't expect, when you go into places to conduct business, you don't expect people to do the right thing, because you understand you're not here to get physical justice. Everyone you interact with, you bring people karma. You understand? Spiritual karma, because it's something that they have been doing to thousands of people that had to happen to like a certain cluster of God's divine people with spiritual rankings that came here, that things were supposed to happen to us because we're here to bring karma. So you understand, if people were committing fraud on lots of people and trying to entrap people into a system where they could energy harvest from them and hold them back, and they were doing this for years to a lot of different people, the reason it had to happen to you was so that you could go to all the different people that did this to all the other people in the past and no one can give you justice because you are weighing their heart. You bring karma. You're a Garuda, you're a spiritual Garuda energy. And as you go to each person to try to get justice for yourself, you're actually delivering karma for all those other people. And you're giving people an opportunity to use their free will to make a different decision before that karma hits. So you already know they're not going to do the right thing wherever you're going at for justice. But it's your job to go there to give them an opportunity. They don't know you're delivering them karma. You already know they're not going to do the right thing. But it's part of, not a ritual, but it's part of your spiritual contract to go to each person and tell them what happened and ask them to do the right thing and look them in the eye. And then wait for them to be with the bullshit and play in your face. And then when they get to really scurrying around in the back of the office or wherever and acting goofy and acting stupid, you issue your curse and walk off. That's it. You just issue it and God got it. You got karma now. Okay. You got your karma and walk away. That's it. They coming back to come check on you with the next lie or whatever type of thing bullshit they done conjured up, but you don't know that you just delivered their curse. You're not the one cursing them. They curse themselves. You understand? You're not going to get justice already, but still it's your job to stand before that judge, to stand in that social security office, to stand in that courthouse, to stand in that VA administration, to stand in front of that principal at that school, at that college, to stand in the government in different aspects. You are going around and you are dishing and issuing out karma. You have to face these people and look them in the eye to give them an opportunity to fuck you over. And then after they do it, you go to the next one and the next one. And they don't even know you lining their ass up. They don't know. They don't know that you're lining them up. You already know they're not going to do the right thing. But you have an assignment. So whoever this person is, wherever you were doing business, whether it's on the phone with the utility company, phone company, and they playing with you, while this person's making them an offer, they don't know this person's out of commission and they feel defeated and they're just in some reckless energy. And they tried to create an illusion for you. And somebody got bad karma right now. Somebody got because they accepted an offer to create another illusion. They don't know you don't expect to get justice physically at this point. You already getting justice spiritually. You got a whole blessing coming towards you that you've already been shown. You just going around delivering your karma. You're testing the spirit of these people to see if they learned anything in this school that they're in. They don't even know they're getting their test right now. Yeah, it's the end of the year spiritually. It's the end of the year and it's the end of the course. Are you going to get a spiritual promotion or demotion? And you going around and you giving and delivering these tests to all these people. You don't give a damn whether or not they tell you the truth about your money, and you don't care about that. Tell you the truth about the fraud, identity theft, people applying for a legal conservatory. You don't give a fuck about none of that. They're not going to tell you the truth about it. But you're giving people an opportunity that fucked over a whole lot of other people being parts of these cults and covens. And you're waiting for them to do it to you because you know your karma. So you go on and let them, the monkeys in the circus do what they do. And then you just issue that curse and walk off. That's it. It's coming. What else? Tell me more about the situation right now. People don't even know when they're sitting right in front of an angel. I'm dead serious. These people with these demonic spirits in these government jobs don't even know when they're sitting right in the presence of an angel that already don't even expect. They don't expect to get no justice in the system. You don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They don't know you are a real live goddamn angel and you are bringing them their karma. They really don't understand that. They don't even know they might be looking right in the face of a righteous death angel, depending on what they did. Child. Somebody's sad. They about to release something and let something go because they aware. Child, news get around fast about you and who you are and what you are, baby. You might literally keep going around the places. Yeah, someone stole something from me. Can you give me this information? Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. Nope. I'm looking at my computer. I don't see nothing here. And they smile. Mm-hmm. They don't even know their baby about to die. Oh yeah, I'm QUAN Yin. This is I have no cut cost tarot. I'm gonna give it to you raw. I'm giving it to you exactly how it is because this is what a curse entails. Your children die young. When you have a cursed bloodline like David in the Bible that had Uriah killed so he could sleep with his wife, he got cursed with a sword. What do you think the sword will never leave your bloodline means? It means due to you having a reprobate mind, it is a curse to have that type of reprobate mindset that is backwards because it leads you to making stupid decisions. It blocks your intuition that lead to early death, which means you're going to pass that reprobate mindset on to your children and your children's children and your children's children of projecting and not reflecting, of causing imbalances and harm to other people without reflection. And you're going to make decisions and your intuition is going to be blocked because you didn't do your spiritual work to get in alignment. And that's going to lead to early death of you, your children, and your children's children until somebody gets their mind right. What did the prophet say? What did Nathan say? He said, the sword will never leave your bloodline. That's death, early death of you, your children, and your children's children. Because they're all going to have blocked intuition and they're going to make stupid decisions that lead to early death and bad karma and condemnation and poverty and sickness and illness and loss and deprivation. They don't even see it. So clarify, Holy Spirit, who is this Five of Cups right now? People are like, QUAN Yin, you can't be saying stuff like that. Why? It's the truth. I know it don't sound politically correct. You want me to say, oh, no, not the babies. They innocent. Yeah, but the sins of the mother and the father are passed down to the child. Sad enough. And it's true. They are. Sometimes we have to pay karma for things that our bloodline did. And we do. Your daddy was funky with a lot of women and turning people's daughters out and dogging them out and treating them like trash and acting a damn fool and didn't sow good seeds and did not show you how to, was not there in your life as a positive role model and example of how a woman should be treated. And you saw your daddy dogging women out or being a pimp and doing all this, that, and the other. Guess what? How the sins are passed down from the parents to the children is by your daddy's behavior. It conditioned your mind for how a man should treat a woman, whether he was absent or just mistreated women. So it conditions your mind. And then when you attract your father into your life as an adult, because your mind was conditioned from childhood that this is how women, this is what normal behavior is, you attract that same type of energy and they treat you that same type of a way. And you're like, wait a minute, why are you treating my daughter like that? Because her mind was conditioned by your cursed mind. You conditioned and programmed her mind to accept this type of behavior and treatment. You understand? And that's how you passed it down, that same curse, until it's broken and someone does shadow work and they, do therapy and things like that. But you understand, it does happen. You seen your father treat your mother like shit, or vice versa, your mother treats your father like shit? That conditioning goes in that child's mind and they pass that on when they become an adult. They think that's normal, that's functional behavior to them because that's what they saw and were conditioned with. Even if your mouth says something opposite, it's what did you live? And because that becomes their normal, that's the relationship they attract because that's what feels normal to them. until it's mirrored back to them and they get help. So someone might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone's sad because they know they have to let something go because someone is watching them that's aware of them. The Ace of Pentacles. They're mad because they failed to take your joy and your happiness. They wanted to get a brand new start. Okay. Or someone here wants a brand new start. I have the Death card. Someone could be a Scorpio. Somebody could be watching someone right now. I have a Leo, Scorpio here. Someone's watching someone that's being childish, that did not meet the expectation of getting your energy. Okay. I want you to clarify this Death card for me in this new start. What is this? Someone might have a Scorpio in their energy that wants a new start with them. Clarify that Death card. Somebody's complete wish fulfillment, what? Is for you to die. We know that. That ain't no secret. Clarify that Death card. Clarify the Death card, please. Or it could represent transformation. Somebody's in their thoughts. This could be a Scorpio that's in their thoughts about what? They're burdened about a death. Whose death? Who do they want to die? Like, I don't know. They're burdened. Child, these burdens, these people are burdened because you did not die. What an entitlement complex to the point of delusion that you alone have the same authority as God to decide who lives and who dies. Who do you think you are? How dare you? How dare you? And then be offended by it, like you have all power, like you're all seeing and all powerful, like you get the right to call someone's death in somebody's life. Some are spiritually ranked to do that, but they are responsible people. And that's why they have their spiritual ranking. You don't. You don't have that kind of spiritual ranking because you're too irresponsible and you can't balance your dark and light energy. Somebody is mad because you're single and they couldn't cause a burden. They're burdened because they couldn't cause you a death. Somebody wanted you to die so that your energy and IQ would go into a Leo, which lets me know you're dealing with slow people here. These people are slow. Hell yeah, they slow. No offense, but I don't give a fuck. I have no cut cards. I'll be on love of the highest vibration when I'm done taking care of something I've been working on. Somebody is retarded. Only a mentally retarded person would think, okay, I'm not talking about people with Down syndrome. I'm talking about these motherfuckers. Only someone that is truly mentally retarded would believe that they could kill a smart person. And when they kill you, your brains is going to go into theirs and it's going to cause them to have a high IQ. This person is retarded. They think they're going to become smarter if you die. Your IQ is going to go into them. And her and this man, both of them are retarded. Both her and this man are retarded. I cannot. Let's get into these cards and see what's going on. So they're burdened. These are people that are part of this coven. There's a Scorpio. There's a fire sign. There's a Leo. There's another fire sign. There's a Scorpio. There's the Aries and this Cancer. These people really have a low IQ. These people really, really do have a low IQ. All of them. Every last one of them have a low IQ. They are stupid. They really are stupid. They really are. I was hoping they were just immature, but they're immature and they're stupid. To think that you can kill someone smart with a high IQ, and by doing that, your IQ is going to go up. These people are really stupid. They're idiots. They need to stop doing drugs. Yes. Say no to drugs, baby. Say no to drugs. If you are an airhead that never read a book or studied or edified your mind with watching anything. They have movies. PBS, goddammit. Sesame Street, goddammit. They've got, if you don't want to read, bitch, we're on YouTube now. You can find out, watch something that will edify and feed your mind and spirit. Something educational. Something other than popping your booty up and down. Something other than something sexual and dressing. And something other than about getting sex and getting to the bag. If you will click on a goddamn educational video, then you might know something. Watch something. If you don't want to read because you're too dumb, or no offense, I know some people can't read, but if you don't want to read, bitch, watch something that will edify your mind and help your mind grow and expand your intellect. There's no excuse. You want a higher IQ, start reading and interfacing with things that are smarter, that talk about more than the latest BBL trend or raising your ass up and down to a beat and how much attention you can get doing that. God damn. That's how you raise your IQ. Watch videos. Watch educational videos. And this might be someone with a college degree with a low ass IQ. Oh yeah, you got him, child. I feel like whoever this is, they might even have gone to college and they still got a low ass IQ. Let's go. What are the messages? Yeah, this fool, I told y'all what you was and what was going on. This fool failed the spiritual test. They will not advance and move on. You bring karma. You're coming by with these souls, these lost souls. And what you are doing is giving them an opportunity to see if they're going to pass or fail their spiritual test. This person failed another one. They failed their spiritual test. They will not advance and they will not move on. These people with these reprobate minds that believe doing the same thing over and over again is going to get different results are going to be stuck in cycles. And they're going to be wondering and trying to figure out why their life is not going anywhere. Why they can't find the joy. Why they can't find the joy inside of them. Why they're not happy. What are the messages? Okay. They want me to pull a person out. Somebody might have poisoned somebody's pet with a genuine mental illness or disability at a place. It could be a person. They do beauty spells on you every time they look at their ass in the mirror. Child, they are a real one. They stand on business. They are a real one. This could be someone that's a real one that stand on business about their mental illness. This is someone with an emotionally codependent or in an emotionally codependent relationship. So this is somebody that might be in relationships with people that they trauma bond with. These are nothing but trauma bond people. And they all have the same facial expression. I don't mean to be an asshole, but let me do something here. We're going to have some fun on the QUAN show. What looks better like that? Yeah. We're going to give this bitch some eyelashes. Some fluttery. Because this bitch look like this. Here we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. Bitch. All of them look like this. Could be any race. They could be any race. I see all races. I see Chinese, white, black with them goddamn eyelashes, bitch. All of them look just like this. Stop, Empress Love. Lori, tell them, behave yourself, y'all. Come on, new Karen Fox, that one. Y'all behave. There you go. All of them look just like this, like they can sweep the goddamn floor or fan you in the heat with them eyelashes. And if it's men, they got eyelashes too, goddammit. Whoever this person is that do a beauty spell on you, every single time they look in the mirror, they might have had a schmishmortion. They might have terminated a pregnancy. This is someone's potential love interest, no sex or dating yet. They want me to pull a person. Somebody might be a real one that stands on business about being having a genuine mental illness. Like, I stand on business. I know I'm stupid and I have a low IQ. And I know when I talk, my eyes turn white and go up in my head, and my head get to bouncing up and down and all around, like I got a loose spring in my neck, and like it's going away from me when I'm talking. But that's just who I am on today. Somebody got a genuine mental illness. Somebody got a genuine ass mental illness. Their eyes probably turn white while they talking, and their head look like it's going away from their neck. On today, hey everybody, with the mind like, hey everybody. On today, I want to talk to y'all about how I got my money doing sex magic, and I'm gonna teach y'all to do it too. Go get the bananas. I'm gonna give y'all lessons. Child. All right, they want me to say who. It's a person. So let me pull this person. Somebody might be a judge. Child, you got a judge with eyelashes like that. I'm walking out the courtroom and I'm packing my bags and leaving America. I don't care. Fuck you. Excuse my language, but if I see a judge, if I walk in a courtroom and I see a judge with eyelashes that look like a goddamn peacock or something, I'm walking out the courtroom. I give up. You already know. Just walk out. Walk out. Messages. Who's this person? Who's this person? Clarify this person you want me to pull. They want me to point somebody out. Hold on. Okay, somebody's in the military. Or they could be a military vet. Somebody could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, who have a placement in their chart, and somebody's a police officer, or they're friends with a police officer. They want me to tell somebody something here about someone that was in the military and a police officer and a judge. Something about to come out. Somebody's dad's side of the family. I don't know. This might be why somebody gets away with something. Somebody is somebody's cousin, brother, or sister. Okay. Let's get to it. So whoever this person is, listen, y'all, on today, they probably do their hands like this. On today, I'm going to show y'all what it means to be a divine feminine on today. See, girl, you got to go get your nails done. And you got to make sure you look real pretty, because that man is not going to want to spend money on you if you don't look real pretty and smell real sweet. And you just got to make sure that on today, and their eyes are rolling up in their head and turning white. Their head look like it's going away from their neck. This is that energy. Her stupid self, whoever this Karmic is. Okay, let's get it. They poisoned your pet. But whoever you are, your pets are probably protected. I'm more interested in this judge, this police officer, and this military vet. Okay, so they do beauty spells on you. They might have had to have, someone might have had to terminate a pregnancy, and someone is connected to someone's dad's side of the family. Okay, this is their potential love interest, no sex or dating yet. Okay, let's jump into this. Okay. Let's make the connection here between this police officer, this military vet, this judge, this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and someone's brother, sister, or cousin. Yes? What's going on? Give me a sec, y'all. What? Yes. The devil in reverse, somebody's exchange. They feel powerless. About what's the Six of Pentacles? They can't move the calmer waters right now. About that crime, and they are drowning in their emotions because somebody was trying to get away with something. Okay, and child, double King of Swords to the Queen of Swords reverse. What, somebody's about to be physically violent with somebody? Normally it'd be like that. Someone's complete wish fulfillment. Somebody accepts something. Something's coming towards somebody real fast. What's that, Eight of Wands? What's coming towards somebody real fast? A King of Swords. A King of Swords is coming towards somebody real fast because an expectation was not met, or someone's not going to wait for something. Somebody's not waiting for something. This Capricorn, what's up with this Capricorn? Something's not going in his favor. Oh, what's not going in this Capricorn's favor? What's not going in this Capricorn? Oh, something that they did that was unequitable, unjust, and unfair right now. Child, something happening in court right now, y'all. Child, is something going on with court right now. And the King of Swords, that could be an attorney or somebody coming towards somebody fast because they were waiting for something to happen to somebody and it didn't happen. So now somebody might have to notify somebody or something because something's not going in somebody's favor. Tell me about this police officer. Tell me about this police officer. And a download that I got was, y'all be careful if people have been targeting you and you have to go to a bank or go anywhere to straighten things out with, in any system where somebody's playing around with your information. If they gaslight you and don't help you, or they don't do their jobs, especially if it's a federal government job and you pay taxes for them to do their job, and they won't assist or help you if you're going for help to report a crime, anything. What they'll do is they'll try to have maybe a police officer that's not in uniform around, and they're going to try to see if they can get you to speak to them aggressively so that they can quickly create an illusion that you're threatening to them, because they're going to try to find a way to set you up to get locked up. Like, these people will do things to you. And when you go try to get justice, if you go to the Social Security office, they'll have an undercover police officer that's in cahoots with them. Or if you go to the VA or a bank or a courthouse, they already know what they're going to do. And they'll gaslight you and play stupid with you. And then they'll try to see if they can get an argument or frustrate you while you're trying to get information. And if they could just get you to raise your voice a little bit, by talking around in circles and being like, well, I'm not answering any questions. Ma'am, that's your job to answer my question. I'm a taxpayer. You are being paid I'm here for you to answer my question. You are working at a federal job and this is what you do all day. They will gaslight you and play games with you to try to see if they can invoke anger, because if they can just get you to raise your tone or voice just one little bit, then they're going to run in back and play victim or something, and try to find a way to get you arrested. Okay. Or try to turn it into something criminal. So if you go anywhere to handle any business, so if somebody starts playing with words with you, if you're trying to handle any business anywhere, and you ask them a direct question, and you're very transparent with the question, and they give you an answer to a question you did not ask. This is one of the tactics I'm just showing you. If you ask a direct question to them, and they give you an answer to a question you didn't ask, and you're like, okay, that was not what I asked you just now. I asked you, could you please give me the QSIP case file number and every case attached to my Social Security number? And then they give you an answer about something completely different. And you're like, ma'am, could you answer the question I'm actually addressing and asking you right now? Ma'am, you can't ask about other people's information. Ma'am, I didn't just ask you that. I know you just heard what I asked you. They'll go around word salad. Yeah, these narcissists will do word salad on you. And then, ma'am, that's not what I asked you. Well, I'm not going to, matter of fact, this conversation's over. I'm not going to answer any questions for you. Oh, you're not going to do your job. And then they'll walk away. This is the type of behavior these people, and then they'll go do spell work in the back. They'll do things like this in order to incite anger in you. Okay. And if they can get you angry, that's when they'll bring security or a police officer and find a way to arrest you, or they'll set you up in this kind of way. So just make sure that you literally be very transparent. You never raise your voice. Be very clear, transparent, and direct, and look people straight in the eye when you're handling any business. Ask them for what you want. And if they refuse, okay, that's fine. There's your karma. You can have your karma. Don't worry about it and just walk away. Just walk away. Don't worry about it. Because what's to come, especially here in the United States, is going to be unbearable for these people. You are going to be seeing in the very close future a whole lot of karma being dished out to these people that were in this energy with you. You will see it. Trust me. You're just making rounds and delivering and dishing out karma because you're waiting for them to act stupid with you. Let them act stupid. And don't worry, that curse is there. They curse themselves. Trust. Okay. So I want you to tell me about this police officer. So I was telling you, I got a download earlier. Be careful going to courthouses and different places that are federal, because they will try to gaslight you and be difficult to see if they can just get the least bit of an aggressive tone out of you, because they want an excuse to lock you up and be like, oh, she was being aggressive. I felt threatened. Nope. Okay, we'll go with it. You understand? Be careful. Oh, I have a troll in here. Tell me about this police officer. That y'all know, if it's a troll in my life, I can pull cards and see who it is and fully blast them, because I got judges and I've got local officials that be watching my lives, child. They be watching like, I hope that bitch don't talk about me today. I hope she don't talk about me. I hope that bitch don't talk about me today. Lord, don't let this be my day. Please don't call my name out. Please don't. Please, QUAN, don't say my name. Please don't say my name, bitch. Oh, tell me about this police officer. Don't worry, God got it. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody offered a police officer a whole Ace of Pentacles. Yes, of course. But they still didn't get what they wanted. That might be that Capricorn that could have offered this police officer. This police officer might not have been in uniform. This police officer might be in regular clothing. Okay. There's a police officer that might have planned on abusing power with you in some kind of way. They were going to be childish and try to do something, but they couldn't take action. The Ace of Wands reverse. So there was a police officer in someone's energy. Be careful. Some of these police officers, they do drive those Dodge Chargers. And you know when they're following you around to your appointments and things that you do, because they'll be stupid and they'll hit the accelerator and make a whole bunch of noise, speeding past you real fast, and they'll be at your destination when you get there. And then in that Dodge Charger, when you're leaving to go somewhere else, they'll speed past you again because they pissed off because they couldn't get away with what they were trying to do. There are a lot of police officers that are corrupt, that are not in uniform, that are going to try to cause imbalances for you and abuse power. And they're driving Dodge Chargers, might be like a white Dodge Charger with a black and red streak in it or something like that. But there are a lot of police officers that are going around trying to abuse power. I think there are like 3 or 4 police officers in Decatur, Georgia right now that have been taken off the assignment. They were brand new police officers, just finished academy, just about to start working, and they went to a club. They got in an argument with a security guard, and they got egotistical and they shot the security guard. And they barely made it out yet. They literally just finished academy, and their ego, they wanted, hey, I'm a police officer and I have a gun now. So I don't have to listen to you, security guard. It's in the news right now, y'all. Yeah, of course they're going to cut me off. Child, it's in the news right now. Look it up. Look at it in the Fox News or 11 Alive or one of the news stories. Look it up. There are some police officers just finished academy, young men, and they went to a club. And when they went to the club, they got in an argument with the security guard and shot him. And because they were young, immature, and acted out of ego. Oh, no, sweetheart. I'm not against the police. I completely, and let me say that, I completely support the police. The police is who you call when you have a problem that can't be solved, when you're in danger, when you're in a violent situation. If someone's breaking in your house, you need responsible police officers that have a good head on their shoulders. And hold on, whoever that person is that just gaslighted me, let me get rid of their ass. Let me get them out of here. Because they know goddamn well I'm not against police officers. I have a lot of respect for the police and police officers that actually are putting their lives on the line because it's a dangerous job, that are doing the right thing. There they go. Was that Aaron? Was that Aaron that said, I don't like police? Who said I don't like police officers? Because that's not true. Because if I get a squatter in an empty rental property and I need them out, I got to call the police. That's very stupid. And no, of course, we're not against police. Of course, it's because of police that women I know in this country are able to go and live without their families and be independent and single, because we have a system in this country where we can call the police if we have a man that is getting out of pocket with us. I have all the respect for the police. Okay? We absolutely need the police. The reason women are able to live in a free society and live wherever they want, because if a lot of men had it their way and there was no such thing as police at all whatsoever, women would have to stay together with their toxic families for safety. The reason women are able to live independently as a single woman anywhere they want to go by themselves is because we pay taxes, so we can have good police, men and women, that we can call when there is a problem. Okay? I am absolutely not against police. I completely support the police. If I could throw a cookout and have fresh beverages on my front lawn available for them to come by and get stuff, for good police officers, I would absolutely have hot dogs, hamburgers, and some fresh drinks for them to help them. Good police officers, because I have seen a lot of good police officers on the job doing the right thing. Okay? I'm just trying to find a comment of the person that said I'm against the police, because I'm not. Let that be known. Yes, we need the police, especially for women. Absolutely. It's because of the police that women are able in this country to be able to separate from not having to live with their families and go from their family to their husband's house for safety reasons. Because if men, if men had things their way with no police, they would just go up to women in the street and have their way with them, because there's no consequences except for your family that'll come after them if they have it. So having a system where we pay taxes and we have police officers allows women and men, hell, I'm in Atlanta, allows women and men to live by themselves and to be able to go to work back and forth. I'm trying to find the troll. Hold on. Yeah, because I'm definitely not against police. I absolutely love having the police. And I have some pretty good police officers in my community. I have some bad ones, but I have some very good police officers that I see on the beat every day where I live. Some of them be on that stuff, but some of them are very loyal. They're dedicated to their job and they do a great job. Okay. I can't locate the comment, but if I could catch the troll again, I will delete them out of here. Okay, we're gonna keep it going. Yeah, I'll get him out, or her. I don't know. So somebody, whoever this police officer is, they were going to try to find a way to balance the situation being childish. So be careful if you are being targeted by a cult or a group where you have people that work in local government and have a lot of official jobs, and they're harassing you through code enforcement, through different utility company. It's a cult. Y'all know how cults are. They have members that that are in different jobs and within your community. Be careful if you have to have a complaint about someone on a HOA board or stuff like that, because they will try to play victim to put you into a situation where they'll have a reason to lock you up. Okay. Yeah. Salute to good police officers. Absolutely. Absolutely. Salute to all the good police officers out here working hard. Okay. So somebody had a police friend. They took an offer from possibly a Capricorn. So somebody took an offer for an Ace of Pentacles from either a Capricorn or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this police officer didn't get an opportunity to do whatever they were trying to do to you. Tell me about this vet. Who's this vet? Somebody's watching. Someone could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or they were watching you from a hidden place. I told you, I can't make it up. The Moon card with the Seven of Pentacles. Whoever this police officer was, they were not in uniform. Okay. Whoever this police officer was, they was not in uniform. The Moon card is talking about they were hidden and they were watching you, not in uniform, because they were planning on popping out and finding the minute someone was able to incite anger inside of you. If they could just get you to raise your tone just one octave, they would be able to quickly. I feel threatened. Quick, arrest her. She threatened me because I'm not doing my job, and I refused to give her information or her money out her bank account, and she threatened me. You understand? Tell me about this military vet. Tell me about this military vet. The Page of Swords. Okay. Somebody could be watching someone. Someone might be a military vet that might be watching what these people are doing. All right. Someone could be an older man or woman, or someone is watching an Aries because that didn't meet the expectation of killing you. Okay. This is someone that might have a Scorpio and an Aries placement that was supposed to take you out. And these people are still keeping an eye on you, but there's somebody that might be like a military vet that's keeping an eye on them and these people. Okay. Right. Because they know these people, Nine of Cups, are in the same energy. They still, if they can have an opportunity to sacrifice you, they're still going to try to do it. The Four of Wands in your community, they're still looking for an opportunity to commit this crime and sacrifice you, because these people have an entitlement complex to the point of delusion. This kitchen witch energy. That's why they're not in jail right now. But there is a case in court right now. Tell me about this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh, somebody can't sleep. Somebody could have a fire placement and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio placement in their chart. Okay. That was waiting and expecting an Emperor in the reverse energy that they were working together with. They were waiting for something to happen. Okay, so maybe they were waiting for whatever was supposed to happen with this police officer to happen, but it didn't. That Leo. Okay. That Leo might have a Pisces placement that was working with that Aries energy and a Cancer, and they're waiting for this police officer to arrest you, or waiting for people to set you up while you're out and about. Even though this contract is over, this is just a testimony again to how you are, okay? To how important your energy is to these people. All right, Osar, say hi and come on. Come on, big boy. This is Osar. Say hey, big boy. I know, baby. I know. They bad. They poison animals, don't they? They're terrible people. Big boy. All right, come on, big boy. You're my big boy. I love you. Big boy. Okay, sorry, y'all. I apologize. I'm embarrassed. Okay. An emotionally codependent relationship exists. Yes, this is my energy. I'm in an emotionally codependent relationship with Osar and Offset. I admit it. I can't hide it. I'm in love with them. Okay. Tell me about this judge. He's so fluffy. Y'all just don't know. He's my fluffy. A judge's spell work backfired, or spell work they did on a judge backfired. Somebody that, again, acts out of emotion, irrationally. Did they do spell work on a judge, or did a judge do spell work? Tell me about this judge. Tell me about this judge. There's a judge was in a mental imprisonment about clarity, bringing somebody clarity about something, or about somebody gaining clarity about something, or even someone going to jail. Because this is somebody that might also not process accountability or think right. This Hierophant judge energy, a broken thinking, a reprobate mind, yes? But it was a missed opportunity. So they could have been doing spell work because they're stressed out at night, because they have some kind of personal connection and bond with these people, with the Fool card, and they were going to take a risk to do something for somebody. What were they going to take a risk and do with that Fool card? What's going on? The Lovers, a crime, the Four of Wands reverse. They're worried about a community that they're a part of. Okay. So that judge is concerned because of this Capricorn. I don't know if it's fear or worried because this Capricorn is a part of a cult that is well connected, in the government. So I feel like whoever this judge is, they a little bit concerned and worried about something bad happening to them, because they know how everybody is connected. And like, if I don't play ball, what's going to happen to me? I know all these people in this cult that are part of these groups, and this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. Okay. They're worried about a Gemini, a partnership that somebody has. Tell me about this judge. Tell me about this judge. They have clarity and something's not going in somebody's favor. So somebody might have actually been doing spell work on this judge. So they'll feel anxious about doing the right thing because of who the people are connected to. But the devil in reverse. It looks like these people are still not going to be able to get away with this. Okay, somebody wasn't thinking right about something because these people are not powerful and these people are not in control. You don't have to fear these people with this world card. You have nothing to fear. Yes, the Page of Pentacles. What's the Page of Pentacles? Somebody can't move to calmer waters right now. And they want to win at all costs. Somebody is losing emotional control right now. A Page of Pentacles. That could be an earth sign or anyone, because their spell work backfired. Okay. They were trying to cause an imbalance to somebody. And now they're disappointed and they're in regret because it didn't work. And they wanted to win at all costs. Okay. And they did spell work. There's a younger earth sign that did spell work on this judge. Am I right? That's what y'all said? Oh, okay. And it was balanced out. Okay. Justice. There ain't nobody in here with me but my guys, y'all. Yeah, I know y'all like, who's she talking to? Child, I'm talking to my folks. They with me everywhere I go. I'm never alone. I am never alone. Everywhere I go, my ancestors never leave my side. Not for a minute. If I'm walking the right direction, they will put their hands around the back of my neck and keep squeezing it real tight until I turn around. I'm like, okay. Like literally. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Same with you? Yeah, I'm telling you. These people don't understand. I'm never alone, ever. And if you are connected to God and your ancestors of the highest vibration of love, because you're in alignment and doing the right thing that makes them happy, that's clearing a path for your bloodline. They're going to support you fully. I am never alone, and you are never alone either. You're never alone. Loneliness, never alone. Child, if I'm walking the right direction, they will literally grab me on my arm, and I'll feel them squeezing me tight to the point where I'm like, ouch, like that tight. Not something slight. Like they will grab me hard and be like, I said, turn around. Now, okay, I'm walking the other way. Girl, you hard-headed. Mine be walking with me everywhere I go. They be putting hands on me like when I'm moving about. It's serious. The force is strong with me. Justice. So something is going to be balanced out. The Five of Wands. There might be some kind of conflict here. Somebody tried to take very quick action to try to create some kind of conflict that was in their ego, but they are aware that something's not going in their favor. Someone could be a Gemini or somebody that used to be their partner. Okay. But right now, somebody's not closed off. Somebody that was not closed off to being childish is heartbroken. Oh, so the person that was not closed off to doing something that was childish is heartbroken right now because something in court is not going in their favor. Child, somebody's not going to work together with somebody. And they're crying. The Nine of Swords. It's over. Tell me about someone's sister, cousin, or brother. Tell me about someone's sister, cousin, or brother. The King of Wands, reverse. Somebody's sister, cousin, or brother could be a younger fire sign. And something's over for them. So somebody could be a younger fire sign that's someone's sister, cousin, or brother that might have been well connected to these people. Oh, so somebody in trouble with the law might have a family member, a sister, cousin, or a brother. They could be a fire sign that has some kind of connection to either the judge, a police officer, or somebody, but they can't get them off. That's why they're upset, because they have the Leo. So whoever this Leo is, they have a sister, a cousin, or a brother that is connected to somebody official. It could be a judge, it could be a police officer, or somebody in the community. Y'all know these communities where these cults exist are vast, and they work as teachers. They work as social workers. They work as mental health assessors. They work at the VA. They work at the Social Security Administration. They work at utility companies, phone companies. You understand y'all get where I'm going? They work at your schools, daycare centers. These people that belong to these cults they possess positions and jobs in every area and facet of society. So they can affect you by just pushing a button here or pushing a button there. You understand? So someone could be their cousin, brother, or sister. It could be a Gemini, or they might have a cousin, brother, or sister that had a partnership or was messing with somebody or dating somebody or trying to date somebody because this is their potential love interest, no sex or dating yet. This could be somebody that they were trying to have sex with or attempting with sex in order to try to get someone to help them with their case or get them to commit a crime against you. Maybe they offered sex to this police officer, but they are connected to that Leo, this sister, cousin, brother, okay? They wanted someone to cause an imbalance for you, and they offered sex to them because that person's in trouble with the law, but they were not able to get away with whatever they were trying to do. These goddamn crackheads, okay? Someone could be a father figure or someone is emotionally intelligent. Tell me about this King of Cups, the devil. Somebody might have been in some sexual energy with somebody with that devil energy. This could be a father figure. This could be someone's father. This could be someone's husband. They could have been in very sexual energy while they were charged to help these people to try to quickly cause you a conflict. I got the whole story right there. The Knight of Swords reverse, that King of Cups father figure, and that devil energy, and the Five of Wands. All right, so they're telling me that police officer, I don't know if they're married, but they are somebody's father. Somebody came at them very sexually aggressive to get them to help them to quickly try to cause a conflict for you very quickly, but they were unable to. So that's where they got that police officer from. Okay. The person that's in trouble with the law in court right now has a sister, cousin, or brother that either sent somebody, it could be a Gemini, or it could have been their relative, toward this police officer to get in very sexual energy with them, with that devil energy. And they tried to, they either had sex with them already or was going to have sex with them if they could quickly create some kind of problem with you and get you locked up. And this, I feel like, is a police officer that was not in a uniform that was going to try to lock you up. Okay. They were hiding in secret. Wherever you were when you were moving about, they were not in uniform, but they were going to wait for you to get in an argument or get aggressive in whoever you were speaking with, so that they could all be like, yep, they got aggressive. They threatened me. Arrest them. Okay. That's what was going to happen. All right. Child. These people do the most. This could be a relative on their dad's side of the family. Child. This person with a mental illness. I'm going to pull a final card, y'all. Emotional codependent relationship is me and my cats. Okay. Oh, please. Y'all know goddamn well y'all the same way about some of y'all pets too. Don't play with me. Holy Divine Spirit, please give me a final message. Oh, you got one of them little dogs. I can't stand them little dogs. I think they clone those dogs. No offense. I think those dogs are clones. Ciao. They all got the same personality. That's it. They got like one. They all got like one. What's the word when they are testing animals' aggression, testing their. It's the word I'm looking for. To see how aggressive they are, testing their not demeanor. I can't think of the word right now, but they're testing to their, they're checking to see how aggressive an animal is at like an adoption place. They're testing their, not demeanor. It's another word I'm thinking of. It left me. It'll come back after I end this reading. Yeah, their behavior, but it's a word for it. Their temperament. Yes, thank you. I feel like those palm dogs, I feel like all of them have the same temperament. I feel like literally they all have the same temperament, and it's one temperament, and it's and that's it, nothing else. Like they all have the exact same personality and temperament. Those little dogs, y'all know them little tiny. They all seem to have the same exact temperament, the same temperament. Final message. Final message. You're getting justice, dear. You're getting justice. Yeah, these people, they didn't pull it off. Whatever they were trying to pull off with somebody to balance their situation, it did not work. Nobody's working with them. It got cut off. Someone's getting cut off. And they're very emotional about that right now. They didn't have the effect on you they wanted. These crazy obsessed demons. Somebody cutting somebody off, and they're heartbroken. They are completely heartbroken because they keep gaslighting people. This Cancer. I know. The Ace of Swords. I see him right here with the Ace of Swords about to come out next. Yeah. There's somebody with a heavy Cancer placement that is obsessed with you. Complete. Is this Elon Musk? Is it Elon Musk? Is that why this Cancer keep coming out? Let me find out. Elon Musk, July 1st Cancer, is completely obsessed with divine feminine energy. Maybe that's what it is. Somebody, whoever this Cancer is, They just keep gaslighting and making offers to different people. Anywhere you go, anything you connect with, they're heartbroken. They want your energy so bad. And they're just going to keep on sounding crazy, offering everybody money for your energy. That's it. One final message, one final card. Lord, let me find out. This is Musk energy. They can't move to calmer waters. This Aquarius too. They're complete wish fulfillment. This Aries too. Jesus. And the funny thing about it is all of these are men. And they're all stuck in a cycle. And the reason they're stuck in a cycle, I'm going to finish the way I started. All of these energies, this Cancer, this Aries, this Aquarius, all of them, they're all stuck in a cycle because they have not learned their lesson yet. They have not learned that in order to get divine feminine energy, you have to be responsible with it. Okay, I'm going to close like this. In order to possess divine feminine energy, because we know we're a battery and we know that you can manifest using our energy. And in order to take our energy to use it to manifest, you have to be responsible, little Timmy, because if you're not responsible, you're going to go out and destroy the earth. And Mother Nature is a woman and she's in charge of preserving the earth. You understand? And if you all don't evolve, and emotionally develop and go through some evolution to where you're not still like a bunch of destructive little boys that are unruly, that want to destroy everything in everyone's path, and gain some type of balance between your masculine and feminine energy and balance your dark and light energy. Mother Nature is pulling her divine feminine energy back until you get some structure and discipline in your thinking. And in order to get that structure and discipline, you have to balance your dark and light energy. You have to balance your masculine and feminine energy. You can't operate just left-brained, straight left-brained. You have to have emotional intelligence, but you also have to have discipline, emotional discipline. Okay. In the book of Numbers in the Bible, it talks about the Nephilim, and the book of Enoch. And it talks about the reason God hid certain metals and the secrets about how to combine certain elements and chemicals and metals from the humans is because the humans had not yet evolved emotionally to a state where they're responsible enough to have that type of knowledge. And if they got it, they would destroy the earth. And the problem is the humans have gotten that information before they were emotionally mature enough to have access to that knowledge. And they built weapons, they have capitalism, and now they are completely wiping and destroying everything goddamn on earth because they lack structure and discipline, and they are not balanced in their dark and light energy. And this is why you are cut off from whoever this divine feminine is. And I know it's a collective of y'all, because you lack structure and discipline in your thinking and in your actions, because you have not learned the lessons yet. You have to have empathy and compassion. You have to embody empathy and compassion, which is your divine feminine energy. For this Aquarius, for this Aries, for this Cancer, for that Capricorn, all of them, they failed the lessons. They have not evolved. They have not become enlightened. They have not embraced their divine feminine energy within them, which allows them to go through a heart chakra activation, which allows you to feel love and compassion for yourself and then for others, which would allow you to treat people the way you want to be treated, which would give you a more healthy, balanced perspective when you make decisions out here, utilizing our energy. Instead of using it in a careless way and being destructive, you will use it in a positive way to build, okay? To build and to share and be a service, to humanity instead of destroying it, okay? The microcosm and the macrocosm. It's happening on a small scale with these corrupt men that are in this cult, and it's happening on a larger scale. The divine feminine energy is being pulled all the way back, so you can't utilize that energy to continue to be destructive. And until you complete the lesson and the cycle and get some structure and discipline in your thinking, you won't have access to it. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Y'all know I'm dramatic. I love y'all. Y'all are the absolute best. This is Kuan Yin signing out on I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I want you all to have a very safe and blessed weekend. All right? Y'all take care. Bye, everybody. Bye, Empress Love Love. Bye, Noy Tarot and Billionaire, Jessica B, New Karim, who else? Everybody, Cycle, Leviathan. Yes. Jessica B, Empress High Priestess, Petroleum. All right, bye, y'all. I'm gone. Have a great weekend. I love y'all.